Hello and welcome to Math Lessons with Linda. Today's topic is factoring trinomials, and this time we are going to use a trinomial where the a value is greater than 1. And when that happens, we're going to use something called the AC method. So let's see what our problem looks like right now. So here's my trinomial. I have 3m squared minus 8m plus 4. Now this a is greater than 1. The a value is here. It is the coefficient 3 that is in front of my first term. The c is this 4 value, right, at the end of my trinomial. Just for reference, the b value would be the 8, which we don't use this for the AC method. We're only concerned about our 3 and our 4. So in previous problems with trinomials, when the a value was equal to 1, all we had to do was take the square root of m squared or x squared and put it in our parentheses. But now we have to do a little bit more thinking for factoring. So I'm going to take this 3 and I'm going to multiply it by the 4. This is our AC method. 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. So now I'm going to use kind of a similar strategy that I did for my trinomial where a was equal to 1. I am going to look for factors of 12 that also add up to this negative 8. So I have factors of 12. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and then if I go back, I'm at 4 times 3. So these are my 3 factor pairs. Now, what I need is, since this is a positive, that tells me that either both of my factors have to be positives or both of them are going to have to be negatives. Now, for this term, or this problem, since my middle term is negative, what this tells me is, oh, they both have to be negative, right? Because they either both have to be plus or minus, but I need a minus for this, so both of them are negatives. So the factor pairs that add up to 8 are 2 and 6. That's what I need to use. So I have 6 and 2. Both of these are going to be negative. Okay, we've done the toughest part, figuring out what our terms here are going to be. So now we're going to go back to our original problem, and we are going to replace this negative 8m with these two terms. So watch what happens. We keep the 3m squared. This negative 6 now becomes negative 6m. And then this negative 2 becomes negative 2m. And then we put our plus 4 back here. So now you can tell that we've just taken our negative 8m and we've split it into 2 different terms. So this problem now kind of looks like one we did before, which was grouping. I have 4 terms. I'm going to pair these together and I'm going to proceed as a grouping problem. So for these 2 terms, I'm going to factor out my GCF, which is going to be 3m. What do I have left? An m and a minus 2. If you multiply this back together by distributing, you should get these terms right here. All right, in grouping, when this term is negative, remember we're factoring out the negative, also a number or a variable. In this case, it's just a 2, but it's a negative 2. So when I go back now, I've already taken the negative out. My m goes positive. This was positive already, and I took out a negative. We're going to make this negative 2. Again, if you distribute this through, you should get these terms right up above it. Okay, one more step, guys. These parentheses should be the same. When they are, I factor that out as my GCF. This m minus 2 comes out of both of these pairings. And then what's left is the 3m from the first one and the minus 2 from the second one. Always double check to make sure there's no other possible factoring you can do in this problem, which there is not. So we are all set, and our factoring by the AC method gave us m minus 2 times 3m minus 2.